I've just got you here together today just because I wanted to really make sure that we understand with the translator, Jim, knowing that Toula's English is a little bit suspect as far as understanding, and that's why Nikki, your sister's going to come in and interpret. We'll just have the normal setup. You'll be in front with me, with your group will be around you here and at the Botanical Gardens, which is going to be a beautiful setting. And I will ask Nikki to come up for certain purposes and to translate at that particular time. Apart from that, just follow me. I'll be here bright and early, so you don't have to worry about anything on the day, and I look forward to catching up with you then.
Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Cheryl Stroat, and I'd like to welcome you all here to the beautiful Melbourne Botanical Gardens to witness the marriage of Jim and Toula. I would like to introduce Nikki, who is Jim's sister and will assist in the translation in Greek to Toula, as it is a requirement by law that Toula must fully understand the legal components of the ceremony. We are here today to share the marriage of two special friends. More than just a ceremony, this is a significant moment for celebration and personal commitment. This ceremony will not create a relationship that does not already exist. It is a symbol that love knows no distance and can exist across the oceans. It is a symbol of the promises you will make to each other to continue growing stronger as individuals and as partners. Jim and Toula's love story started over 40 years ago while they were at high school. But when Jim's family migrated from Greece to Australia, the young sweethearts lost contact with each other. They each went on to have families of their own, and as sometimes happens through life, they both found themselves single again. We all use Facebook for pleasure, but what a wonderful asset it proved to be for Jim when he located Toula through Facebook. When Jim travelled back to Greece and met up with Toula, they rediscovered the love they shared through their high school days, and it didn't take long for them to realise they never wanted to be apart. Jim and Toula have the love and support of their children and are thrilled that they have all come today to witness their marriage and to be part of one united family. Nikki, can you please join now? Nikki will now read a Greek love poem which has been translated into English by Spiros Dolkis.
I love you. Overwhelmingly, madly, unreasonably, inexplicably, and inextricably. Not even for a single moment was I given the option to choose whether I would love you or not. It was therefore before me, and it will remain long after I am gone.
Thank you, Nikki. Please remain with me, as this is where I will need your help. Please translate the next section for me. I am duly authorised by law.
I'm duly authorised by law.
To solemnise marriages according to law.
To solemnise marriages according to law.
Before you are joined in marriage in my presence.
Before you are joined in marriage in my presence.
And in the presence of these witnesses.
And in the presence of these witnesses.
I am to remind you of the solemn and binding nature.
I am to remind you of the solemn and binding nature.
Of the relationship into which you are now about to enter.
Of the nature of the relationship into which you are now about to enter.
Marriage according to law in Australia.
Marriage according to law in Australia
is the union of two people to the exclusion of all others.
Is the union of two people to the exclusion of all others.
Voluntarily entered into for life.
Voluntarily entered into for life.
Thank you, Nikki. I can see Toula is fully aware of what she's just been said. Jim and Toula, do you come today willingly and of your own accord to be joined in marriage?
We do.
Will you both promise to love and to cherish each other from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health?
We do.
Nikki, can you please help me from here? Jim and Toula, please hold hands and look into each other's eyes. Jim, please repeat after me. I call upon everyone here to witness.
I call upon everyone here to witness
that I, James Stephen Peters, take you for Toula Christakos, to be my lawfully wedded wife. I promise to be faithful and to love you always. And so proud to be able to call you my wife. Toula, please repeat after me. Nikki?
Toula, please repeat after.
I call upon everyone here to witness that I, for Toula Christa Christakos,
I call upon everyone here to witness that I, for Toula Christa Christakos,
I call upon everyone here today to witness that I, for Toula Christa Christos,
take you, James Stephen Peters,
take you, James Stephen Peters,
to be my lawfully wedded husband,
to be my lawfully wedded husband.
I promise to be faithful and to love you always.
I promise to be faithful and to love you always.
I promise to be faithful and love you always.
And so proud to be able to call you my husband.
And so proud to be able to call you my husband.
And so proud to be able to call you my husband.
Nikki, you've been so helpful. Thank you. You can join your family. I now invite you to exchange your rings as a symbol of the promises you have made to each other. Thank you. Your rings are precious because you wear them with love. They symbolise your commitment in marriage. They remind you of who you are, where you've travelled and where you're going. As you wear them through time, they will reflect not only who you are as individuals, but also who you are as a married couple. Jim, please place the ring on Toula's finger. And Nikki, can I ask you again to interpret this next bit? Jim, please repeat after me. Toula, I give you this ring as a token of my love.
Toula, I give you this ring as a token of my love.
Toula, after this you can relax.
Toula, after this you can relax.
Jim, I give you this ring.
Jim, I give you this ring as a token of my love.
I give you this ring as a token of my love.
Thank you. Thank you, Nikki. Jim and Toula, you came here today intending to marry. You joined hands and made solemn vows and exchanged rings to remind you of those vows. You are now joined as partners in mutual love and respect. I am thrilled to pronounce you as husband and wife. You may now kiss your bride. Family and friends, we will now take a moment to sign the registry and certificates. John and Nikita, will you please join us? James. And going on here. And last one there. Thank you. Toula, just there. Just there. And last one. Yolanda, please.
Oops, you're in.
John. There. And there. Thank you. Now for me. Thank you.
Oh.
Jim and Toula have asked if you would all gather around for a group photo following the ceremony and then make your way to the Greek club just across the road for a Greek party. Jim and Toula, no matter what challenges you face, you now face them together, and no matter how much you succeed, you now succeed together. The love between you joins you now as one. May your life, wherever you are, bring happiness and joy, and your love continue to grow. It is now my great pleasure to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Peters. Good.